Hey, what is up, lawn care community? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for stopping by. In today's video, we're doing a little walkthrough of an app called Snapseed and making thumbnails for your YouTube channel. So the first thing you want to do is open your photo in your normal photos and actually crop the picture. So I accidentally left a little white space on the left and right of this photo, and I will end up correcting that later. So you take the photo and you edit. Like I said, you crop normally in your photos, and then you want to open Snapseed and click open in the top left corner. It asks if you want to open an image from your phone. You find the image that you originally cropped, and now you go to Tools, Crop in Snapseed for the right size. Go to the 16:9, that's the thumbnail setting. It just works every time, that's the setting. And once again, I apologize, I'm learning as well. So what you do is go back to your photos, and you'll edit the white space out on the left and right, which was my mistake to begin with. And that just is going to zoom in on exactly where you want the picture to go. So now you take your image, go back to Snapseed, open your new image that's perfectly cropped, crop that once more, set the ratio, or set the window kind of where you're 16:9. Now go to your tools, hit the selective tool. This is where we start to edit the photo, and you simply select a spot. You can drag your left finger and that will put the spot right where you want it to be. Then you can drag with two fingers in and out, zooming in and out, and that will give you the space of where you selected. And then you can swipe up and down to select the, editing tool, if you will. Swipe left and swipe right, and it will take the positive or negative effect of whichever detail. So you can add another spot, and I'm changing the brightness because that spot was super dark in the picture. And I've learned too that you can put the structure really high on buildings and it makes them pop a little bit. So I add another spot, and that's what I'm doing here. Take the structure and see how it just lightens up the brick on the house almost, kind of nice. So to see the before and after, you simply just tap the picture where no editing has occurred. So now I go to Tools, and now I'm just overall tuning the image. Once again, guys, I'm just novice with this app. I found it in the last couple months and have just recently been using it. It seems super beneficial. It seems pretty user-friendly. This is slightly advanced stuff I'm trying to do, so I'm not exactly that good at it yet. But you can see how I am able to make the stripes in my lawn cutting picture pop a little bit more. I like to add this drip effect frame. I just think that's kind of unique to see. A few people like to border themselves or have a colorful backdrop in their thumbnails. I've just been experimenting with this, and there's so many things you can do when you view your edits. You can go back and change your edits, so obviously nothing is permanent. You can always go back and change the brightness or structure of anything. If you get to the final product and it's not the final product, then you can go back and view your edits and go back and change whatever you like. So I'm trying to turn up the structure, see the before and after. I'm trying to turn up the structure of the lines. So there's before and after. I'm not really sure. Once again, guys, this is more a learning experience and just to show you how, I guess, unique and great this Snapseed app is. Free download. If you go to the tools and you hit double exposure, you can add your photo to expose underneath almost as a logo. That's what I'm doing. So you size it where you want, then you change the opacity, and it's gonna kind of give like this graffiti look. So you hit the check mark after you've added it. Now everything else is blank. Go to view edits, hit double exposure, click the brush tool, and now what we do is we zoom in with this brush tool. And I know this was kind of fast, guys, but you zoom in with the brush tool and then you start to just paint in your logo. And then you can change the value at the bottom. It'll say 75, 100, or 50, 25, all that stuff. And then you kind of just paint in around, and everything kind of comes together as one. And sometimes I even like the border to look faded because it gives a little better ambiance. So before and after, I mean, in my opinion, it's pretty decent to see the changes in the before and after picture. I have a logo, a frame, I've brightened up the lawn, the stripes seem to be a little brighter. So anyways, guys, you know, this is just a rough little sketch, if you will, of things I've been working on. So lastly, you'll want to just export your photo. So you hit export, save. Snapseed wants to modify a photo. Anyways, guys, that's just an idea of a thumbnail you could make using Snapseed app. If this video was helpful, give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.